Welcome back to my garden, everyone, and this is Acer Pictum, Naguri Nishiki, and I just love that sand dusting. This is probably one of my favorite Pictums, and you can see it gets that beautiful bat wing on the leaves. I got this one from Mr. Maple this July when I went to one of their open houses. I had one a couple years ago. Unfortunately, it died in a late frost. So this one I plan to keep in a pot over winter, and then I'll plant it out in the spring. Normally I love to plant my trees this time of year here in mid September because the nights are cool. They're dropping into the 50s and 60s, but the days are still warm in the high 70s and low 80s. And it's just a great time to plant because the trees can recover from the shock of being taken out of their pot and put into the ground, but it's still warm enough and the soil's still warm enough for the roots to root in and to continue to grow, and that way they have a chance to establish themselves before the hot summer months. But this one I think I'm just gonna keep in a pot, so that's why I actually potted it up. It needed to be potted up, so I went from 1 gallon, put in this 3 gallon, looked at the roots, and they were definitely, it was time for it to be potted up. So if I'm not, usually the trees that I don't plant in the ground, I'll pull them out of their pots, look at the roots. If they start, it look like they're becoming root bound, or have a lot of roots in there, then I'll pot them up. If there's still some space, and depending on the cultivar, how fast it grows, then I might just leave them in that pot. But Naguri Nishiki needs to be potted up, which will hopefully also help it add some caliper to the trunk. But this one here, in a month or so, usually in October, will become yellow. That's the fall color for this one, so I'm excited to see that one. Yeah, Naguri Nishiki is a wonderful Pictum. Like I said, you can't really beat that variegation down here and on the bat wings. Like that alone is such a cool, unique, such a white color. So it does need protection from the sun. So just keep that in mind if you get it. But this is Acer Pictum, Naguri Nishiki.